Oh, 24. It's not even a big one. I thought it was going to be a huge camp. It's a lot of warriors, though. A lot of warriors in this mix. Actually, quite a few berserkers, too. How did I end up with fucking a kite shield at the end of all this? Feels bad, man. Lot of warriors. 5. Oh, you know, I see 6, but there's more. 7, 8. It's a warlord. Is that unique weapon? No, it's just a cleaver. Okay. Well, there could always be some loot in the camp. Let's hope. Didn't actually want to kill that one. Hopefully they'll fill the spot. Nice. A lot of stamina on the Indominus to begin with, but you get 1 to 2 famed on this size camp, Melrose? I don't, or not regularly. Good, kill the fucking young. The young and the berserkers are the scary bits of this fight. Young because they keep stunning me over and over again, and the berserkers because they do real damage. The warriors are a pain, but they're kind of not that big a deal, I don't think. Could go stand over here to engage, but I think I like this. Could rotate him now. Oh, Berserker charging me from the hidden area. It's too bad. see how this shapes up after we get our AoEs in. Don't like knocking berserkers back because they just charge back in. Also, too many guys here, can't AoE at all. That's annoying. Alright. He'll keep throwing this turn, so I don't think I have to use Indomitable. Both my megas deployed over there is a little bit irritating. I don't want this thing shield walling. It's already slow killing. Berserker's uncontrolled as well. I could probably kill it with the archer, or it could go somewhere like over here. Yeah, that's fine by me. You know it works though. It's gonna be push back, push back, push back onto my archer until I tire of all things. Let's actually prevent that. Nice. Getting some value out of the archer. Is he already attacked? No. Great. Just to charge back in. Good deal. Fucking hate knockback. That was triple hit, right? So our melee defense is up to 84. I think I'll be alright this turn. That was Indomitable. Pushbacks, of course, can be annoying. I want this one to run and die, and then I want to walk forward to here in AoE, so we'll wait. Can I move in AoE? Yes. He just 5% me? Yeah. No, 10%. Okay. Oh, THS had acted already, didn't realize. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'll kill himself. Have to waste stamina on it. Chunks out of that orc. It's indomitable here. Missed, unfortunately. I don't think we, well, let's see what happens. Probably want some help with the warlord. Nice fleeing. Oh, no longer fleeing. Oh, no charge done. That's nice. Archer doing some cleanup. It's good. Start getting guys over to help if we need to. A lot of headshots on poor old who's that? Poor Kojastad. Alright, pretty solid. Mora doing a lot of damage, surprisingly. Hammer is pretty consistent high damage. Who gets the AoE more? It's my blueberry hunter. There? Okay. Another legendary legendary crossbow. We got 2 famed items. Nice call on that, Malaros. Another shield. I have this shield. I literally have this shield. Except the shield I have is very slightly better. It's equipped right now. But okay. Looks like I kind of trash crossbow compared to the crossbow I already have. Although 102% effective against armor. That is some serious armor pen. I getting rid of? And am I already full? I'm not full inventory yet. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep these goblin poisons. Are they going to be helpful anywhere? Like versus other goblins? Is it worth a turn to equip them? Cost me how many action points? 6 or something stupid, so it's like a full turn to equip it? I don't think it's worth a turn. Man meat, it's delicious man meat. Arbalists, master archers, and orc zerkers. Yeah, it's not what I'm really worried about, any of those things. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a couple more camps like that. I do so prefer killing camps as defending fucking towns versus endless supplies of goblins. Worried about that city. How about this city? I haven't looked at this all day. 1 burned. Okay. 2 more fortresses. Goblin city in the hills. Bet you this will be fun. Yeah, let's make sure I have the correct guys equipped for this. Level up on cat attack. Melee defense. Yeah, good HP. A bit more range defense, maybe. Okay. What's in the raiding party? Standard cancer. There's a named orc camp northwest of Hagermoos. Was there? Oh, I haven't found it, you mean? Yeah, we poisoned Hagermoos. Look how slowly it's gone back from hostile. We're at legendary renown right now, 76. Okay. Alright, archers. What am I gonna do with all these legendary crossbows? Legendary crossbows are alright, they'll one-shot goblins, so if I could do something with them, that wouldn't be terrible. Whether or not that happens. Alright, this is a good one for duelists. Can you even bring these super... I mean, look at that. 21, 25, 15. This one is way fucking worse. This one is just... This is... What? This is a kite shield that weighs more? Are you fucking kidding me? It's not a legendary. It's a legendary pile of horse shit. Oh, how's your legendary shield? Well, it weighs more than the other shields. What makes that legendary exactly? I mean, I understand it has increased durability. It has 11 increased durability at the cost of 3 fatigue on a kite shield. Yeah, Sir Wenzel found a board. Good work, Wenzel. Fucking inspired generations of armor crafters after that. Picked up a board. It's real heavy, but it blocks the arrows good. Well done, Wenzel. Disappointment on that. I wish I had one more archer. Yeah, I guess I'll leave you central. Keith's over there. Go. don't know why. Why are we referencing Mouth and Book of the Fallen right now? Because of this board? Is there some a moment where that happened? I don't remember any of that. What are we doing here? So I should steal a hat. Anybody else in here? Could bring another two-hander. Just didn't really want to. I should just do this with 11. Another mega for taunting, I suppose. Could be good. Give him a really heavy shield. Oh, I just took his hat off, didn't I? Do we have any 280s remaining? No, not really. Not gonna matter. Okay, let's do this fight. I'd like to fight this a day, but mostly I'm camping for the chance at our thing. Why is it quick work over here? Plethora of goblin skirmishers. Why going with crossbows instead of bows? What? UYS with crossbows in space instead of bows. Are you asking why I'm using bows instead of crossbows? Are you asking why don't I equip my crossbows before I go in? Or I'm not totally sure what you're asking. Oh, I see. I see, microchannel. I see. Yeah, the Malazan squad banter is fucking amazing. It's a 3-part message. Scroll up. How far am I scrolling up? I don't see that there. Oh, have you tried to use your ranged G? Guys with crossbows instead of bows. Oh man, but you're hitting enter in between words, not even in between the sentence, but in between the word. So you're like, oh my god. All right. I have not tried switching over to crossbows for the big problem with the long goblin fight actually seems to be stamina. Nice. Shooting off Benny that round. I am tempted because I could. I don't know if I mean the range. I don't use dodge and I don't train initiative on my archers, which means that my range defense as we get closer isn't real good. So to get the best out of anticipation, I stay at max range. My expectation is too that once I, as you can see here, like I don't get a chance to move. The Goblin Shaman goes before me, and once it goes before me, it just roots all my guys, and I never get them unrooted. So I'm not sure I get to reposition. So would I get to use crossbows? I'd have to be one tile closer to get that in. To get that to work. I mean, one guy with the charm that makes him immune to being rooted with the crossbow could work. But I can't do that with 2 guys, and I don't want to spend my time on my range guys trying to break the root, because it just means they'll do nothing instead. So, I don't know. There might be some way. I now have 2 of them, so I'm going to be tempted to figure out something to do with the crossbows, because I have 2 of them now. Yep, can spread out the arrangement more, but I don't think this camp had it. But the other camps are going to have Wolf Riders, and I don't really want to be more spread out with Wolf Riders. I don't really care if we're rooted, and I don't mind breaking the root every turn on the front guys. It's just the archers that are an issue. I don't know. We're going to see. I mean, these camps are totally doable right now. I'm just worried about the Goblin City. The enters were glitches, I'm scared. Gotcha. It was very difficult to translate what you meant, though. Alright, I'm just gonna keep mowing down these little scrubs, I guess. Try to clear a shot onto the guys I actually care about, which are the archers. Nice. Probably just need more bows, really. I would like to find a use for crossbows in this game. The hybrids were using them pretty efficiently last season, but I haven't built any hybrids this season, and I'm not sure that I want them right now at this late in the game. They're an early game unit designed to take care of the fact that your rolls are not always good, but sometimes you can still make them into very strong characters for the early game. For this late game, it seems hyper specialized, right? You need the two-handers for the orc fights. You gotta have them. You don't have enough damage without the AoEs on them. The goblin fights, you need the super archers. I don't know what I do with the hybrids. I mean, having an extra like couple guys shooting crossbows right now would be great. But that means I either have to get closer, or I got to be on the front line with no shield in front of me, or I have to move a certain couple of my guys closer. I mean, that might be okay. Don't know. Yeah, the goblins have anticipation too. That's true. But when the other thing that you find, like this fight, I don't know if there's this fight, but maybe it was the fight before. There's the fucking overseer in the back, right? And the overseer doesn't move forward very often. A lot of times he just sits in the back and whips people because he's out of range of his crossbow. Yeah, now he's moving forward, and he's by far the most dangerous. On some level, I don't want to be closer to the goblins, because if I take 10 rounds of fighting their regular archers, no one cares. If I take 5 rounds of fighting the overseer, it's a huge problem, because he does ridiculous damage when he hits, and it's all armor-piercing damage. I don't know. That's the answer. Can't see him from there. Crushed windpipe and pierced chest. Hopefully that'll be enough. Crossbow to random frontliners. I don't even want to roll on that. I'll just be rolling on 5% at the cost of a kite shield. That doesn't seem like a very good deal to me. It is tempting though, but I don't know any other fights that I need a crossbow in, really. It's like the same reason that crossbows are so good on brigands early make them so not good on our characters later. It's like in the early game, brigand crossbows are like the most scary thing ever, and it's because all it takes is a couple lucky shots off a brigand crossbow to kill somebody. And from your perspective, your goal isn't to get some lucky shots and kill one of their guys. You have to kill all of their guys every single time, while avoiding your guys getting injured or getting your guys killed as much as possible, right? And it's just, the crossbows seem to favor swarms of units, favor the enemy with more guys, right? Or less valuable guys, maybe. That's what I'm trying to say. He's down before he kills anyone. I'm pretty pleased. Well, I feel like the player needs to play a never lose anybody strat. The AI with swarms of units can do its suicidal flank, you know, its suicidal DPS strats, but I don't think that works. I mean, if we could build like, maybe we build a initiative-based crossbow dude or something, right? And use him as frontline versus goblins. I don't know when else we'd ever fucking use him for anything, but we have the crossbow. I don't mind building a tailoring a fit to a specific item. I feel like the duelists are only really good with, or only good at all, really, with legendary weapons. So I'm okay building a legendary crossbowman build. And that might involve initiative with, you know, who knows, maybe it involves quick hands, maybe it involves initiative and dodge and anticipation, so he can stand on the front line without a kite shield. And that would be fairly interesting. Although the problem with, you know, any sort of mass range defense style thing versus goblins is root cancels your range defense. So I guess you could run, if you only have one of them, you could run the trinket that makes you immune to root, and then therefore be able to do something like that. We can theory craft it. It'd be fun. I like building builds like that. We gotta get some more hunters though. We gotta get some guys with range attack and range defense. The only way we're gonna get that is out of fucking Hagermoos, and Hagermoos hates us for the rest of the game, so it might not be a thing this game, at least until I can go check the other cities. Is it a build for Nimble? Well, from what I can tell, the only time Nimble is better is A, legendary armor, and B, when you care about hit points but not so much armor. In other words, when you're trying to negate the effects of armor piercing damage. So maybe. I mean, most of their range crap I don't really care about, but I do care a lot about the Impaler, so maybe it would be good for brawling the Impaler. I don't know. Remember, every defensive trait you take on a character reduces his available offensive traits. And I suppose if your goal is only to kill goblins with that guy, you don't actually need, and you're gonna one-shot them because of the damage on the crossbow, you don't need that many offensive quirks. All you need are the accuracy ones, none of the damage ones. So accuracy and stamina ones only. It's a lot of time to talk in these fights. Alright, we done yet, goblins? Feels like this is time for you to be done. I think they will do another round. I don't think they're actually going to retreat right now, but they should be retreating. They're doing the opposite of retreating. Alright, goblins. Sure. Retreat, advance, it's all the same to me. Just get out of the fucking game already. Yeah, have you looked at actually the numbers on that char 936? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Because you will get 5%ed. You'll get 5%ed fairly regularly, in fact. So, if you're just going to roll on the fact that Nimble is going to save you, Nimble doesn't save you. Nimble is percentage based as well. So all you're doing is making it so your guys are fine until you fail 2 5%ers, and then you're fucked. Whereas right now, our guys are fine. They roll on us on about 5% as well. Until we fail a couple 5%ers, but then we actually have armor to deal with it. So, I don't know. I did see that. But I didn't think he was getting much value out of Nimble. I don't know. I didn't mean to break that one. Just waiting for them to go. I mean, what was it, an 80 and a 90? Do you remember what the 80 weighs? Does anyone know what the 80 weighs off the top of their head? mean, I guess it's one way to avoid Steel Brow as well, but then it's, again, it's percentage based. This is what I fucking hate about Nimble. It's not that it gives you a % reduction in damage. It's that a percentage of the time it gives you a nearly, you know, percentage of the time it gives you a 50% reduction in health or in damage taken. So if it's scaled as you lost more of Nimble bonus, your percentage damage reduction scaled, that would be fine. Because then you could use it. But right now it's just, how do I say this? The variants with that are going to be huge peaks and valleys, right? Some of the time they're going to hit you, your Nimble is going to proc, you're going to take almost no damage, you're golden. And then some of the time they're going to hit you, which is a rare occurrence, granted, but they will hit you nevertheless, and your Nimble doesn't proc, and then you just die. Because your health just fucking instantly disappears. Alright, where are we now? Some ammo. Some of this stuff. We got food that's rotting very soon here. Alright. Okay. Alright, I want orc camps.